So trees pretty cool things. I mean, we got trees. We won't be able to breathe oxygen. Without oxygen, there could be cell oxygenation. Trees are pretty cool, but I think we need to expand the market on trees. See, trees are really bland, really boring. They're just real tall hunks of wood, and then hunks of wood coming out of that big hunk of wood, and then leaves. And underground, it's the same thing, but without the leaves, with 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 turnip roots or carrot roots or Yiddish roots. Whoa, that's not even a thing. I don't know. What is it? What is a Yiddish? That's a person type, isn't it? A race. Oh, yeah. Anyways, yeah, see, what we need to do with trees is right, if we expand the market on trees, then we'll be able to create a monopoly on oxygen. Think of it. It'll be like that really old, really bad meme now. Sorry for using that word, guys. Where O'Hare was like, "Whoa, air, oxygen, whoa," like that one from that one movie, the, the Lorac, yeah, the Lorac. Anyways, here's my proposition. We take we take every tree on Earth down, right? Every single one, except for for one on all seven condiments: ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, which is just eggs, really. If you think is that, yeah, that's what they make mayonnaise out of. Relish, which I don't even know what that is. Uh, and the other like what three? The other three, yeah, the other three, and then for each one we plant that specific type of tree. For example, on the ketchup condiment, we plant a ketchup tree. Like, whoa, ketchup, wow. And now, instead of leaves, it'll sprout ketchup. Because, see, trees grow depending on where you plant them. For example, if you plant a tree in your computer, it'll grow microchips and salt, believe it or not, to reflect the PC gamer. Um, but aside from that, it'll also be growing microchips and silicon and NSA information, a lot of things. So it would be pretty good, but that's not very useful because we still need oxygen. Danglo, how are we gonna get oxygen? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, my friends. Like I was saying, if we plant a single tree and each and every one of the condiments, whatever, then we'll get one tree for each of those condiments. And with one tree on each condiment, everybody will have to learn to work together to keep the trees safe. We'll have to check the trees, make sure that we still have enough oxygen. Now, I'd say a good chunk of people would die from lack of oxygen, but people who are alive will probably be able to keep those trees alive. Um, so it'll teach us togetherness and brotherness and not burning down trees. I actually don't care if you're a lumberjack. Just replant the tree. Why are so many people angry at deforestation, right? Like, like, the job of a lumberjack it's to chop down a tree, right? Boy, there's no trees to chop, then they're not a lumberjack anymore. So they replant the trees. It's such a stupid argument. I guess you're talking about like the Amazon rainforest, but I'm sure that they replant it there too. Or maybe they don't. I don't know. Maybe the native Southern Americans, not the redneck ones. No, the native South Americans. Maybe they go ahead and plant trees. Anyways, but with only 7 trees in the world, um, 8 if you count Antarctica, everybody will have to work together in a sense of brotherly, not gayness and friendship. And they actually, I just thought about this. I don't know How many trees are required for a person? Isn't it like 14 trees supply enough oxygen for one person to live? Or am I thinking of? I don't know. It's a lot of trees. It's a whole lot of trees. But anyways, okay. If that's the case, then we plant like what, 2 trees on 7 continents, and then on Antarctica we plant one, and that'll be the penguin tree. Um. Hey, so with all this brotherness and togetherness and friendship, yeah, we'll be able with cool kids, and with only like what 10 people left in the world, no, like two, I don't know. They'll be able to just live the good life. They'll have all the luxuries, and then they realize, this is boring, and then they all decide to band together and replant the trees, and then bam, it's all back to normal, and then people start to exist again. Yeah, that'd be pretty neat. Um, except that, well, you see, this slight thing I overlook here. Is, is there's also trees aren't the only thing that make oxygen. That's the end of the video. Tim.